Hello boys, my name is Koyoshi and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 with Switch with the Japanese voices enabled. In the last video we left off doing some more side quests, more specifically working towards the quest Salvager. And we were doing some other side quests as well. Now we're going to continue doing them. My apologies, this game has lots of side quests. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna find a respite in Xenoblade 3 either. I actually heard it has even more side quests, so yeah, we might be here for a while, but anyways, we're back in it again, trying to do some stuff. My apologies if I haven't used Tor in a while. The problem is I still think he's as good as Morag right now. It's something that I'm mostly worried about. They had their fun though. They definitely had their fun when they did. So far I've pretty much had not a choice to include Vex in almost every battle and include Nia in every battle because Nia is sort of a hard requirement. Without her healing, it's very difficult to do stuff. But anyway, we're gonna actually, you might have also noticed, I forgot to mention, we actually have 3 mark groups going at once now. That's a new effect you get for reaching level 4. But anyways, I found out what the secret is for some of the Salvager stuff. One of these requires you to simply use a premium cylinder while in this particular area, while in the lightning weather, which the lightning weather only happens in Partia. If you're wondering, I did find somewhat of a cheesy strategy for it. If you change to a different area, like nation altogether, and then change back to Partia, then the weather will reset, which allows you to farm infinitely until you get what you need. And by using a premium cylinder here, we get arguably the best items we can get. And just like before, whenever we find the golden chest under these conditions, we'll automatically find the hammerhead. That's kind of cool. So yeah. Now, of course, this will only appear when we use a premium cylinder under these conditions. Anything else, and it will not drop. Since we did all of that, we should probably take those over to Central Plain, to the Ardanian garrison, so we can sell those. Because right now, that's like our only good way of building up to Partia's, special items. Oh wow, look at this. This is a massive upgrade. Look at that. Got lots of good stuff. Also, forget what I said about other Bear item setups being good. The Ancient Cane seems to be a really good thing, and we actually got really lucky that a premium cylinder gave us this many. We won't be able to provide them all right away, because not enough space to accept or learn, but whenever we sell those other items off, we could get lots of money. Actually, wait, no, I know a better way to get them. Since we have full stuff, I figure may as well bond blades with people. You know, I'm feeling special. I'm gonna give a legendary to Nia with 5 compassion boosters. Since we used the boosters, let's just view the White Gate, since it's been a while since we awakened one of these. Still trying to find some rare blades to potentially unlock more side quests, although if we were going for actual 100%, it'd be very tough to find them all. You could kind of tell by a shadow if the shadow seems unusually big or just doesn't look like one of the comet blades you might have already seen. Which this time it did. You may actually not even... You might actually be able to figure out if you've gotten a rare blade or not. Okay, I'm just gonna go down the line and use one of each. We can use all of our boosters. I believe if you use boosters correctly, you can manipulate certain blades to appear, but obviously I'm not absolute beast at this game, so I obviously don't know what works best. It's also kind of annoying you can't just use one of each booster. You have to pick one, pick and choose which ones to use. Alright. Alright, I tried. Didn't get anything though. I swear, I feel a little bit annoyed whenever I get, I feel kind of unlucky whenever I get a not common blade, despite using a legendary crystal. Alright. Now we did that. Now we're gonna do the rest of that. This is gonna give us a ton of money. And that's about it. And see, that alone made us another 100,000K. If only we had gotten that sooner, we could have actually gotten the money we need for the third item very quickly. Anyways, the remaining item, the fastest way to find it is to just travel to Golomouth Warehouse and then just find this guy. Trying to remember his name. There he is, Zub Zub. You come to see legendary treasure too? Let's hear the details. This comedy puzzle, oh, incredible, astounding. Zub Zub finally make dream. Jers around world reality. Wow, pretty impressive. You had fill of staring, then Zub Zub go to sell treasure at Central Stage now. Let me know scene, huh? You want Kali puzzle? Well, Zub Zub played to sell anyway, and it's heavy to carry around, so not actual worst idea. Selling it for 500,000 gold. What? Not see why, friend, surprise. It's reasonable going rate. Had to wait super long time until Titan in exact position. Then lift off expensive gas fusing expensive gas cylinders and crazy good wire. Zub Zub not sell for less or else not turn up profit. You cannot tempt this guy, unfortunately. So, yeah, quality puzzles are now all yours. Extreme heavy flow. Friends, be careful when carrying. Would have cost Zub Zub 5,000 gold to carry the Central Stain, so was big help. Okay, Zub Zub returned the treasure at Tiao. Thank you so much again for your purchase. He's kind of great. He could have just said, oh, I'm gonna go here, find a big chest, and now he's just gone. He just vanishes. Like, I'm not happy. I'm just gonna go in. According to what we've learned, apparently he's going out Salvager, but he doesn't look like he's gonna return for a while. Alright. So, with that, we finally get all of the items we need to finish this quest. I will say this is one of the more trollier quests to complete, but it's also one of the most profitable since it gives arguably the most money. Probably more than any other in the entire game. So, of course I'm going to use it. Why else wouldn't I? Alright, so now we should be able to take stuff. So here we go, number 1, the hammerhead. This doesn't really look like a hammerhead to me. It's more like a... It's more like a little funnel. Oh, that looks so weird. Golden Sunstone. Okay, at least that has the shape, which is fine. Then we have the Cobblety puzzle. I don't know about you, but that looks more like a robot's legs than a puzzle. If I were to guess that they were trying to go for maybe an altered version of, let's see here, a Rubik's Cube maybe? It's nothing like that though. Like I said, it looks really weird. Then we have the Orbital Sky Reacher. Yeah, that looks kind of normal for an Orbital Sky Reacher. Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to zoom in. I can't help but get a good look at these. I swear I've seen something like that before. Anyways, these chests look really cool. Now let's come back. Oh, what a magnificent spectacle. You must have toiled a great deal to locate all 4 treasures. All in a day's work, I guess. X, I hereby appoint you Salvager Supreme. We're actually Salvager King. We're Salvager Supreme. Salvager Supreme, that sounds... forgive me, I acknowledge it's a somewhat old-fashioned title for a youngster such as you. No, I like it, really. It's got a nice ring to it. Salvager Supreme, a Salvager among Salvagers. I am honored, Your Majesty. It is I who I should be thanking you, Rex, for fulfilling an old man's dream. It is not just the title you've heard, but my deepest respect. It's only fitting that you receive an ample reward. Alright. So here comes one of the biggest swords in the entire game. You've now developed all 4 treasures. So we get Rush Hour, which is probably some kind of weapon. Blade, Fast Blade Switch 4, Opening Art 4, 2 of some of the better items. And 600,000 gold. 270 skill points as well is not bad alongside it, but the 600,000 gold is massive for this point of the game. Well, I guess it is kind of a later thing. And we also get a decent bit of trust too with that, and that was able to push Poppy QTN's Key Affinity Reward to level 3, which is nice. If you're wondering why I haven't been using him a lot, it's not necessarily that I've been doing other stuff. I'm just trying to wait to see if she'll get some good rewards first. After I find that, then it'll be easier. Oh, hang on. I actually have a quick skill we can get rather quickly while we're still in here. Go to Tora, and I know I said I don't really use pouch items typically on the characters I don't want, but there is one I do want to use. Let's do this. You haven't heard that yet, so I figured right as well she'll at. We're just gonna give her 2 of these. And then we can go back, and this will give us a free skill just from that. Which gave us Ki as well. Ooh, okay, that's kind of a hard skill to find normally, so that's really nice. Alright, there we go. The rest we should be able to get very quickly. And yes, we do still need to climb the world tree, but I can't help but do all the side quests here. Okay, one of the quests, one of the quests requires us to do some extra stuff that we haven't done in a while. So, we're going to go back. I'm actually surprised, by the way. I went to our Gemstone Trade Guild, and I didn't even see Jack Boreas' food stash, despite being in the Goldmouth warehouse. I'm guessing some of you might have already noticed that something is afoot, but anyway. Oh, okay, here was a cutscene. I'm surprised I didn't trigger this earlier. I was very close to that. I could have triggered it on accident. Oh no! So, his food has been stolen, just as I thought. There's a thief. Oh goodness, he's mad. Yeah, I know, this is unacceptable. Oh goodness, Marius. What are you doing? And just so you know, this is not a 100% run, so I may miss certain blade quests. If I had an idea to do a 100% run, I would have already done a full run first. Aw. What's this? It's not from Argentum, huh? Alright. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna do quests that evolve just for you. Also, now that I finished the Everfane, actually, let's check. Whenever you talk to each of these, instead of says desserts box, no more fit, they all replaced with empty question mark. Just to let you know what's happened. They really want you to know what's happened. Also, I feel like it seems like a fair time to put you up and actually change out Crescent for Boreas right now. Huh? Oh! Oh no, this is all... we have to go to the Indoline Petroleum for this. That's the actual Indoline, too. Let's go here. I think this might be in a better spot. We'll see if we can find this. I will say, when I first looked at that statue, that it makes sense that it would maybe be a statue from the Praetorium. If it's more beautiful than anything, and generally anything beautiful is found here. Speaking of which, we have not gone here in a very long time, man. Speaking of which, I should check. Is there any other side quest in here? Not now, apparently. That's fine, though. We have plenty of other quests we can do. And yes, to ensure that I get the most participation out the other stuff, yes, I am picking every side quest up and doing the ones I have. Making sure not to do the main storyline, at least the last part of it, until I at Seal Crest. Oh, bother. Where did it get off to? Is this the statue you're looking for? The statue? Incredible, you found it. Thank you so much. What happened? I can't say I understand myself. Could you explain? I beg your pardon. I got so happy I forgot myself. A few days ago, I got a calling card from Yum Yum the Burger saying he'd steal my statue. For yup, I could steal it. The statue just disappeared before my very eyes. It was way too much for my poor brain. I had no idea what was going on. I've been working on that piece for nearly 20 years now, and it's still a work in progress. Can't finish my work before I die. I bet I'll become some sort of vengeful phantom, I'm sure of it. Oh, but you took it somewhere safe for me, didn't you? Thanks to you, it remained safe from the clutches of Yum Yum. Architect be praised. I cannot thank you enough, friends. I'm in your debt. I see. All's well that ends well. By the way, do you know who this Yum Yum is? He stole my precious food. He's a big meanie, is what he is. Oh, Yum Yum the Briller is quite infamous around these parts. Children in particular revel in the stories of the Nopon rogue. He's a gentleman thief stealing treasures from villains and giving them to poor Nopon. Apparently, does also steal from regular people sometimes. That seems like a character flaw. Not so. Oh! He's already here. Hunter, did you not? Just last week, drink your daughter's Theo without her permission. 'Tis deserved retribution. It was just a sip. Is a Ron in need of writing. But the plan is in a snag. Who would have thought that the statue'd be snatched before I could snatch it? Was it you? Who was it that crossed Yum Yum? It was you, Boreas. How long will you continue to humiliate Yum Yum? So you're the one who stole my precious foodstuffs? Oh, you finally learned it out, you butthead. Took you long enough. And such, your foodstuffs were smarter than me. Why would you do such a thing? Why shouldn't you need to ask, Boreas? Well, people should know. Look into your heart, you know that of which I see. Why do you steal my food? I haven't got a clue. You overstepped Lane Dunes. By winning the eating contest in the Relatum Cafe, you have stolen the Nopon's innocent hearts, obviously. Little Nopon hearts, they're tender infant hearts. Those pure Nopon hearts that I, have been unable to steal. You stole and defiled their hearts. Fizz and deaths would not be sufficient punishment for you. I see. You wish to stoke the rage of Yum Yum? You wish to claim that you are a better burger than Yum Yum? Than me? Very well, as you wish. We shall see which of us is the superior burglar. That's kind of fun. Simple burgle off, then. Attain a shimmering feather from the Ansel Halfree in the Vethrian archipelago, and return to what? Old Tub Cafe before you put it to win. If you can sell a propel over me, I will return your food stash to you untouched. But win this contest, nothing will stand between me and my larder. Hey, hold up, Boreas. You're not going alone. Hey, now, hold up. I haven't given the start signal yet. Come back here. I demand a redo. That's a false start. Shit. Okay. Now I need to go to Ansel Hatchery in Lefrian. Ephria. Which is probably somewhere here. Oh, there's not a close... There's not really a close path to either of these. We're gonna have to go out this way instead and then walk the long way down. Alright. Oh, hello, there's some 54s in here. Darn it, monsters are standing in the way of treasure. I gotta think of something, otherwise Boreas will beat me again. Oh. And doing. When did you? A target. For sure this area full of monsters, so if friend have no blades to help, get feathers is challenge. No challenge. I already have ability to stretch them. You may play your monsters as you wish. Boreas, of how fast you are, I bet you can fetch the feather without the monsters noticing you, huh? Let's try it. Oh, right. Alright, there goes his unique move. I'll be there and back in no time. So if you have Fleet of Foot maxed, you could just get the item, which skips a battle altogether. So, if we had not done that, we would have had to do a battle. But now, because we did that, we completely skipped the battle. Alright, now we go to the inn, which is the closest to the cafe. Alright, here we go. We're back. Past you, Boreas. That's what you watch, but don't get cocky yet. The burgle off is far from over. Nobody said anything about multiple rounds. Next time the steel is ready, the Emperor Niles unmentionables. You what? You want us to steal under here? And Emperor Niles, no less? Theft like that will do nobody any good. Do not think of it as a simple guard. First glance, the task may seem for obvious. If you were to get caught, you'd be facing a lifetime of prison or even death. The stakes are high, friends. Whether to accept this Jeopardous challenge? I love Jeopardous. Jeopardous is my favorite player, spoken like a troubadour. So I'm not sure Boreas mean it that way. Very well. Well, on two of the broth bins. After feeding Isles Everpunch, we meet in Nari Central Plaza. Okay with this, Leg? Leg is completely speechless in classic fashion. It's like he knows something's up. Well, the only way to get that, or to even get him close to that, would be to go to Heartache Palace, because that's where he actually is. So we're gonna go into the Heartache Gate and see if we can find him there. And see where else he would be. Oh, look at this. He hasn't even gotten the chance. Access beyond this point is restricted to authorized personnel. I'm sorry, I have to ask you. Could you make some sort of deal, say for the medium of 3,000 gold buy? See, I simply have to get to his Majesty says. Wow. You know you're trying to buy ethereal officers are crying, right? And so openly as well. It lost, Vub. You'll ever get a one-way guided tour of the castle dungeons. Yikes, that didn't work. Alright. So he basically gets himself into trouble. Well, I'm dying to show you. You're the one who told us to get Emperor's Everpunch over. How's Yumum doing? Yumum's trying to seek inside, duh. You could just stay and top the guard's ears off. Yeah, those darts don't look like they'll be easily convinced. Skit goods have been sought. No. Even if Boreas can't do it as fine, as long as we got Morag, we should be able to walk in, right? I guess so. I could get us in, but I admit I'm not overly eager. To begin with a sister stealing a lot of Bala's underwear, it's just weird. Oh, no, don't be like that. We're doing it for Boreas, right? If you say so, I can't believe I'm doing this. So you can choose who to do this. Oh, he's still here. So you have two different choices. If you have, but you can order yourself to do it, or you can just do it yourself. Yeah, the great Yum Yum being twice. So twice would be you, isn't it time to call it quits? Not even slightly. Have a good contest. This one, too, requires 3 rounds, with the final one being the deciding one. 1, 2, or 3, though. You can't hope to catch up. The final one decided loser wins, loses, I say. What I came up before was just a warm-up. He's making stuff as he goes along. Barty, that Jeopardous of yours from last time wasn't even tasty. How dare you? But I think you'll like what I have in store for the Grand Crown. Last battle is something truly simple, namely a mushroom. Mushroom? Yes, a mushroom. Fungus from a mushroom bark that a century ago, the Bloomshroom. They now lie in the bastion of Verak in Temportia, jealously guarded by a holy relic of Ignis, or so I hear. That is what I challenge you to steal. 100-year-old mushroom sounds delicious. After 100 years, any fungus become ghost of fungus. You don't get it. It's that little bit of what that brings out the flavor. I accept your challenge. In this last act, Yama will buy Circasia and so steal back from Boreas the no pawns little hearts. Gotta hurry. Can't miss a chance to eat a lovely, lovely Bloomshroom. Alright. Fortunately, I haven't really explored much of Temportia yet, and it's not like there's a easy spot to go. It's all kind of scattered around. There's not really a good spot to go in here. Also has lots of extra stuff. I'm going to choose this one for no good reason. Just like all the other times, we're gonna have to teleport from one location to the other. And then, after we do that, we then have to teleport again to get... Oh, we're already close. Wow, okay, that was convenient. Yeah, this completely makes sense. The Bloom Shroom is gonna be in a poison pond. Because why else wouldn't it be? We're gonna have to take damage going through here. We'll have to find some way to sneak around the monsters as well. Ah! And when the party leader dies, we immediately get sent back to the next checkpoint. Not every RPG has it set up like that. Some of these games allow you to lose multiple characters and still survive. This one, though, once your party leader dies, it's not immediately game over, but you do get sent back to your checkpoint. Oh, great. Sheesh, I almost didn't get there in time. In case you're wondering, this is probably not the intended way you're supposed to do this. I think you're supposed to go from, like, a completely separate point, but... yeah, we're gonna... go around here. Whoa! Nia? Nia, I was about to say, are you gonna get stuck or what? Oh, come on. Ugh! I was about to say, if I died just because I failed to do that, that's kind of awkward. Alright. Well, we can't afford to let any Ignis see us now. These are already kind of scary monsters, but then having to deal with this on top of extra stuff just makes it really hard. We should probably go closer just to see if we find a checkpoint here. We never did search this area fully. Alright, we found one location. Oh wait, we could just go up from here. We could have just gone here this entire time. Doesn't even have that strong of a monsters unlike before. It's just like level 30 to 50. There were mobs that were level 60 before. Yeah, this isn't really that bad. Okay. Alright, so the plan is we're gonna jump down and now just walk across. Trying to... Oh! Sheesh, I almost didn't make it there. I should maybe not talk sot to there. We're gonna wait for our party to refill itself. And then we're gonna go up. Oh, look at this. He's caught again. No, let go of me. Contrary to the game, Yum Num is not at all yummy. Tech by Ignis, it's par course. He's kind of a friend now, isn't he? We should probably help. What about the mushroom? Let's just save Yum Yum, then we'll talk about the mushroom. Actually tastes better, might taste better after some light exercise, if you say so. Alright, so we're forced into a battle this time. We can't skip it this time. We can't skip it, we have to actually battle properly. Need to move away. I'm actually gonna just use press it anyways because we just got a lot of HP potions. That was weird. I don't know what the frick happened there, but that looked so laggy. Yeah, it seems kind of normal. I don't know what happened there, but... I didn't even need to use specials on them. They were so weak. Just took them out like that. Thanks. You saved me. I'm so happy to be alive. Honestly, if you hadn't come around you would have been Igna Kibble by now. Grateful that you did. Thank you again. But however, the game is still just because you saved Yum Yum's life, will over let you win as if. You want to keep going? Thought you had learned by now, unquestionably. Having said, there's a lot of riskiness around the unit stuff. Perhaps if I could pose a truce, we could cooperate for the time being for the safety and well-being all. Because you're scared? That is what I'm getting. No, me, never. Whatever you say, Skipper. It's not me who's got fair in the game, so how about we let Boreas decide? Do I sure Boreas not missing again, huh? What was that? Fuggle cell's getting solid. The bloom shoe must be close. You heard him. Keep up or we're leaving behind. Alright. No stealing thing this time. And yes, if you have flee of foot, you can just take that out of yourself. It actually saves quite a bit of time. I don't honestly need to pick a lot of potions with Corset whenever I use that ability on maker characters. Because then everything does so much damage that auto attack just does so much damage. And he does even more too if an enemy gets launched. Then it just gets really ridiculous. Obviously we do not have to do any extra battles. Only the unique monsters will pull at this rate. We already have a lot of good money. If this was at a lower level, we'd have to fight through everybody. Oh wait, we might still have to. There's a unique monster over there if we could not skip. And we have a talent runner as well, who's likely gonna pull all the other monsters if he gets targeted. This is ridiculous. I don't know if we could boost first this or not. You know, if I mash... Oh, whatever, we'll kill this first, I guess. Just take out the staff. Oh, we can skip it. Oh, what the frick? What is this? Nonsense. 99 lockpicking. I think they made that impossible on purpose. There's a lock on this thing. It's quite an intricate one. I don't think we'll be able to open. Does that mean I can't eat the blue shoom? It's Yum Yum. Think you can do it? Heh. Yum is a first-rate burglar. This lock has not been built with built which would thwart me. Show me that. I see. Can you open it? Patience, patience. When you think about it, does this look like a group backward? Division of labor, so to speak. Boreas cleared the path, and now Yum Yum the Burglar opens the lock. It's because we joined forces we are able to attain this great treasure. Two great heroes, beloved of Chura, working arm in arm. What a glorious development. Yeah, when did we get to eat the boom shoot? Nah, this thing clearly isn't a strong suit. You just realized you two have been talking across each other since the whole thing started. I know, but it just irks me that my greatest rival has to be such a thick oaf. To grab the boom soon, we gotta hurry back to the Rebel Temp Cafe. They'll know how to best cook it up. He doesn't listen, doesn't he? Yum Yum, hurry up and open it already. Nearly there. Voila, the lock is open. Go on, take a gander inside. If you're wondering why this even worked, is because you might have learned from a tip or two that there's a little secret that the game doesn't immediately tell you about. If you try to approach an enemy that's close to you, but do it from behind, they won't actually notice you and therefore won't attack you. So that lets us skip that unique monster altogether, and personally I do not want to mess with that particular one just because I feel like it'll give me more problems than it's worth. If I was doing 100%, then yes, I'd have to kill it, but no reason to now. The later you can do it on, like, you can do it with, like, the highest level. the easier it'll be. Alright.
桃、こりゃすげえキノコも。一体どっから手に入れたも。
その干からびたキノコがそんなにすごいもん？
こいつはマシマシだけって言って水につけとくとどんどん増殖していくも。100年以上前に絶滅してどこにも残ってないと言われてたも。まさか実物をこの目で見れるとは夢にも思わなかったも。
This is nice cutscene.
おうも、わかりやすく言えばキノコ無限大も。
食べ放題ぽ。すぐ料理してほしいぽ。そしてみんなに振る舞うぽ。盛大なキノコパーティーぽ。
乗ったも。じゃんじゃか作ってやるも。
Alright. Now we get to see what this feat actually looks like. Alright. There he goes. Oh, goodness.
今回の勝負は引き分けにしといてやるな。ノポンたちと一緒に食べるこの感じ、なかなかいいマン。仕方ないからお前から盗んだ食料もあとで全部返してやるの。だから次は正々堂々とマウマウと勝負するマウ。そしてノポンに最も人気があるのはどちらか、雌雄を決するマウ。
Alright. He's just interested in eating. Oh. Yeah, sorry. I think you said it right. It's more time to eat. Ah, that mushroom we all ate was the literal best. Must have been since you ate 3 people's Earth. I hope that was enough for you. I'm sure I could eat more. After all, there's still plenty of things in the world I haven't tried yet. Find and eat them all. And also, the Nopon seem to look up to me, so I want to stay the speed eating champion. Rise to any challenge, Toras, Yum Yums, or whatever you put before me, dear driver. Oh, those speed eating contests sure are a cheap way to fill a tummy. Alright. There we go. We got some more stuff and a decent bit of experience that time. That was quite a bit, actually. And with that, we finally complete one chart, which gives you ultimate weaponry. This is our first time we've ever completed a chart fully. And we also get Nopon Wisdom level 3 from that, but more importantly, we need to look at what these items are. Raises weapon points a lot. Select a weapon class in an enchant menu to use. This one raises weapon points. Select a weapon in an enchantment arts to use. Okay, so it just raises weapon points a lot. So if we were to go to that, I'd actually want to go to this one. Oh, I just realized these are type-based, so that means these work for both of them. Okay. Alright. So, if we go here, there'll be some extra stuff. It says weaponry for noobs, intermediate weapons, ultimate weaponry. It's pretty fun. I can tell you what, before I do anything, let's give the weaponry for moves for Rex. Let's use 2 of them on Rex. Giving him double spinning edge, level 4. And then we'll use a single legendary blade on Nia's Bitball. And yes, if Nia gets any more Bitballs, they will use the same thing. I just realized that there are limits on which is... Alright, now let's use the ultimate weaponry on Nia, because, again, this is one of the main things we're going to be using a lot of, so we want to have high weapon points on it. Okay, so that gave us about 5,000 weapon points, which is pretty good. Using that, we're gonna strengthen Acrobatic Bomber this time. Then we'll try to strengthen the Healing Circle, except we do not have enough for it. We'll do... Oh, I see now what it gives. If you look at the thing closely, you'll see the weapon points jump out. So that's useful. So for upgrading certain characters up to a certain level and completely filling out your chart, you get rare items that you can use. I want Nia to be as healy as possible, so I think I'm gonna also use one on this one as well. And then I think we'll share the love and give one to Morag as well. I actually didn't know about this item until I figured out about it. Okay, that only gave around 1,000 weapon points, but remember, everything counts here. It didn't give us enough to upgrade anything, but it will give us enough to do other stuff eventually. So yeah, that was useful. Well, yeah. Well, now you know what you get for completing charts all the way through to the end. Oh, Shining Stacklight at Spirit Crucible is actually not that bad. Actually, wait. Oh yeah, that's right. We were doing this before. We completely forgot. Let's go to Portal of the Hero, which is deeper down, and see if that's closer to what we need. Nope. Okay, it's a bit higher up, so we need to go to the mid-level. Actually, maybe even upper level. Kind of annoying that sometimes the game doesn't immediately tell you where it is, which means it's probably hitting an awkward spot, or not. It's kind of closer than I thought. I don't know where exactly it might be. Gonna have to just drop down here, see what we can do. Okay, that's too far down. Okay. We might have to go down the long way. There is probably a trick that you can use to just barely make it down there, probably, without having to do a trick setup. Oh. Looks like I had no choice but to go for... I'm just gonna haul the rest of the way down. Sorry, Nia. Alright. Alright, this stalactite is a bit more harder than I thought. Okay, there's a spot I see over here that we might be able to reach. Yeah, okay, I should have just gone here instead. It's not even that difficult. It was just oversight that I did not see yet. Like I said, you don't see these kinds of things until you've played the game multiple times. Oh, we found a treasure trove here. Let's open this. Okay, it contained a chip, and that's about all it has. What does that give? Oh, it has an effect, which raises our defense. Oh, that could actually be really good for Nia's base blade with that. Damage dealt to humanoids. That could be useful as well. I'm gonna give this to... I'm gonna give it to... you. Oh, hang on. This is not the one I was looking for. Our bright chip. We're gonna give this to you. Next could be useful. Reducing the aggro range at which you draw can be helpful if we need to heal more. Alright. Okay. I'll put that on him. I don't think this is actually on the right area we want to go. I think we may have to just go down here or somewhere else.
さてさて、大地の恵みに感謝。こう見えて、アグリカルチャーは得意分野です。
Alright. I'm kind of blindly doing the rest of these quests, because I still do not know if I have the right thing or not. Alright, from the looks of it, you can go down here. Okay, that one won't work either. Okay, well that makes it easier because that means we have to go down to the bottom regardless. That means the only thing that was there for was chests. Jump down here. Then down here on the way down. Gonna have to find it. It's not. Or actually, we may have to go down further yet. You know what? If this goes down, let's just follow this spot instead. It might be easier. Yeah, I don't think we can fall trick that one. He'll just take us out instead. We need to follow this path down instead. Okay, that got us somewhat closer, but we may need to go down a bit more. Actually, no wait. Now we're close enough. At least to this spot. Alright, there we go. Now we can fall the rest of the way down. Gosh, how deep is this thing anyway? I'm trying to figure out where to go, and I see now it's popped up. Oh, we're gonna have to go on a loop here, or wait, no, I see something off to the right. Oh wait, that's the secret path. Alright, we're gonna have to find some kind of secret pathway here, and I might go back. That's what I'm guessing we have to find. The map is being at least decently helpful. I think if we got in here instead, we might have figured out how to do it a bit sooner. Oh, we need to go lower, probably. Oh, here it is. I found it. Alright, so you have to go into this spot instead and then just follow this pathway back. It's probably another one of those secret locations, if I were to guess. We found a few of those already. Wouldn't hurt to find another. I don't know if we even found a hidden secret location here yet. Once you know where all the locations are, by the way, it's much easier to get access, because you could just go to all of those right away and just claim the free experience. Alright. Could always use some more items. We've been collecting so many because we need them mostly for our core crystal item things. Our core crystals that we equip to our blades require that we use those. Okay, we do not have a secret over here, but there might be a secret somewhere else. Alright. That should be about it for what I need here at the moment. But I do still need to figure out where those other parts are. Yeah, here's a secret area.
感動した。すごい場所っぽ。感激っぽ。
Maria seems really happy about this place. Alright. This looks like a good spot to farm materials. It's nice when you find a secret area, let alone an area with three of these points back to back. This looks like it's gonna be really good for fish. Yeah, okay, so we can get a lot of good fish here if we go here. Of course, we may not find necessarily everything there. Something tells me there's a monster in here. Nope, okay, just a material area. That's fine. Find another secret location, that's always nice. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.